The night is quiet, the stars don't speak. I'm sitting still, but my heart still seeks the echo of your last goodbye. Still lingers softly in the sky. And though the world has gone to sleep, I find the memories I still keep. Under the moonlight, I feel you near. Whispers of you only I can hear. Time stands still, but you move on. I hold your shadow till the dawn. The breeze remembers how you stayed, the way we laughed, the games we played. But silence wraps the world in white, and I just sit beneath the light. I know you're somewhere I can reach, but dreams still call you back to me. Under the moonlight, I feel you near. Whispers of you only I can hear. Time stands still, but you move on. I hold your shadow till the dawn. Maybe someday when the stars align, I'll find you waiting just like old times. But for tonight, I close my eyes and let the moon reflect your light. Under the moonlight, I say your name, soft as a prayer, still feels the same. Though you're gone, this love remains. Under the moonlight, I feel no pain. We sat beneath the stars so wide, our fingers laced, our hearts aligned. You said forever and I believed, not knowing how time rewinds. The laughter faded first, then your scent, your final word. But that starlight we once knew still burns inside, unheard. That starlight will never return, like the way you once looked at me. It lived for a moment, then it burned. Now it's part of a memory. That starlight will never return, but I still search endlessly. I see couples in the dark, sharing what we used to be. And I wonder if that starlight will ever shine for me. But but stars die out like promises, and hearts don't keep their glow. That starlight will never return, and I think I've always known, and I think I've always known. I wrote your name 1,000 times between the lines of borrowed rhymes, but never found the time to send what I still whisper in the end. The pages stayed beneath my bed, but every word was always said. Unspoken letters folded in the dark, each one a little ember, still glowing in my heart. No stamp, no ink, no proof to show, but you still read them. I know unspoken letters never let me go. The quiet nights knew what I meant, the syllables I never spent. My pen would pause, then sigh again, too scared to let the truth begin. I sealed them up in fear and flame, but they still whisper just the same. Unspoken letters folded in the dark, each one a little ember, still glowing in my heart. No stamp, no ink, no proof to show, but you still read them. I know unspoken letters never let me go. Maybe one day you'll find them near, pressed in pages soft and clear, and know each silence that I gave was just a way to love and save. Unspoken letters folded in the dark, each one a little ember, still glowing in my heart. No stamp, no ink, no proof to show, but you still read them. I know unspoken letters never let me go.
No words were said, but I could feel the way your presence made me heal. A gentle pause, a quiet grace, 1,000 thoughts behind your face. You never had to say a line. Your silence always sounded kind. The stillness between us You held me close so deep. The stillness between us was louder than a scream. We sat and watched the evening fall. No need to fill the space at all. Your hand in mine, a perfect fit. No stories told and none to quit. Some moments bloom without a sound, and still they shake the world around. The stillness between us, softer than the rain, told me what your heart held without a trace of pain. In every breath we didn't speak, you held me close so deep. The stillness between us was louder than a scream. People chase the perfect line, but all I needed was your time. And when you looked into my soul, I didn't need the words at all. Stillness between us said more than love could say. It held me through the silence and never walked away. Even now in quiet rooms, I feel your voice resume. The stillness between us still echoes like a tune. Still echoes like a tune.
The world was heavy today, but I carried what I could. Didn't win, didn't shine, but I stayed, and that's good. No one saw me try, but I still gave my all. Even standing still sometimes counts as not to fall. So if you're listening and feeling the same, here's a little song that won't ask your name. Stay for a while, just breathe and be. No need to smile, no need to speak. The night can hold you and no one else will. Stay for a while, let the quiet heal. You don't have to pretend to be anything more. Even cracked and quiet, you're worth fighting for. Let your shoulders fall, let your heart beat slow. You're not behind, you're just moving slow. So if you're breaking and no one can see, stay with this song, let it sit with your grief. Stay for a while, just breathe and be. No need to smile, no need to speak. The night can hold you and no one else will. Stay for a while, let the quiet tomorrow will feel less far, but even tonight you are who you are. So stay for a while, just be right here. Even if trembling, even with fear, you made it this far, and that is enough. Stay for a while and know you are loved. Stay for a while and know you are loved. You were never loud or bright, more like morning's faded light. No burst in flame, no vivid hue, just softened tones and quiet blue. But still you stayed, like skies at dusk, in every pause, in every hush, in every chorus of you remain, like whispered sun in autumn rain. Not meant to shine, not meant to blind, but gently etched within my mind. The boldest shades can slip away, but your soft tones decide to stay. You spoke with warmth, not with sound, like leaves that barely brush the ground. No sudden moves, no grand display, just presence in a simple way. And though the world moves fast and loud, I see you still within the crowd. And every chorus of you remain, like whispered sun in autumn rain. Not meant to shine, not meant to blind, but gently etched within my mind. The boldest shades can slip away, but your soft tones decide to stay. Was missed, the morning gave, not meant to shout, just meant to last. A gentle mark the years surpassed. And yet it colors of you remain, where silence sings a soft refrain. You never had to paint the skies, to live behind my quiet eyes. And even when the world feels new, I'll always keep the hues of you. The sun is rising through the window pane, and I can see the light upon your face. A quiet moment, nothing more I need. Just breathing in the way you make me feel. There's a morning in your eyes, soft and golden like the skies. In your gaze I find my peace, like the world has finally ceased. No need to run, no need to hide. I see the morning in your eyes. The breeze warm, the silence speaks so true. Wrapped in the hush, I melt into you. The world out there can wait a little while. Right now I'm living in your smile. There's a morning in your eyes, soft and golden like the skies. In your gaze I find my peace, like the world has finally ceased. No need to run, no need to hide. I see the morning in your eyes. Let time be slow, let it fade. We'll stay here in this light we've made. No past or future, just this place, this quiet love, this sacred space. There's a morning in your eyes where every fear and shadow dies. You hold the dawn inside your light and make the ordinary shine so bright. No need to run, no need to try. I see forever in your umbrella sways above my head. Raindrops dance on roads we tread. Your voice still lingers in the air, like a memory too soft to bear. Every step I take alone echoes with the life we'd known. On the rainy side of the street, where we used to laugh and meet, now I walk with silent shoes through puddles filled with shades of you. The world goes on, the sky still weeps for the love the rain still keeps. Windows glow in warm lit rooms. I pass them by with old perfume. The scent reminds me where you'd stand, with coffee steam and gentle hands. The rain, it knows, it always knew that I would still be missing you. On the rainy side of the street, where we used to laugh and meet, now I walk with silent shoes through puddles filled with shades of you. The world goes on, the sky still weeps for the love the rain still keeps. And if you ever pass this way, you'll hear my footsteps in the gray. On the rainy side of the street, where memory and longing meet, though I didn't write it down, didn't say it out loud, but something in the darkness still sees me through the crowd. I walk without a reason, I sleep without a name, and yet the stars keep shining like they know I'm not the same. The world keeps asking how I've been, but only the night knows where I've been. Only the night knows what I can't explain. The quiet in my chest, the echo in my brain. I smile like I'm okay, but I'm paper in the rain. Only the night knows how I hold this pain. I tried to leave it behind, tried to laugh it away, but sorrow has soft feet and it finds me anyway. The moon doesn't question the way I just stare. It lets me be broken and simply be there. The world keeps turning while I remain, but only the night knows where I've lain. Only the night knows what I can't explain. The quiet in my chest, the echo in my brain. I smile like I'm okay, but I'm paper in the rain. Only the night knows how I hold this pain. Maybe someday morning will ask me how I feel, but until then I'll whisper to the dark that feels real. Only the night knows the truth I never show. In every breath I keep, in every tear I don't let go. So if you see the stars tonight, just know they always glow. For someone like me, that the night still knows. There were words upon my tongue, but I let them go unsung. They trembled close, then slipped away like notes that night forgot to play. I had the melody in mind, but silence proved the safer kind. You're the song I never sang, the verse I lost to time's demand, the lines I wrote but never read, the chords that faded in my head, and though the tune still softly rang, you're the song I never sang. I held the rhythm in my chest, fear convinced me not to rest. I played the scene inside my head and left it blank instead. Some stories die before they live, afraid of all they couldn't give. You're the song I never sang, the verse I lost to time's demand, the lines I wrote but never read, the chords that faded in my head, and though the tune still softly rang, you're the song I never sang. And if I hummed it once once or twice. It stayed behind my lips like ice. Not all love dares to find a stage. Some stay inside a folded page, but all love dares to find a stage. Some stay inside a folded page. You're the song I never sang, but still you move through every strand of melody I try to find. You're echoing between the lines, and though the silence softly hangs, you'll always be the song I never sang. The golden light begins to dim, like photographs with softened skin. You smiled once in this very place. Now shadows fall where light had grace. Nothing breaks, but nothing stays. It all just slowly slips away. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. The echoes hum where voices were, a silence dressed in amber blur. You never left, not all the way. Some warmth decided it would stay. I don't replay, I don't rewind, but still the golden threads unwind. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. Maybe love was like the day, too beautiful to truly stay. But in the dusk its touch remains, soft and quiet, sweet as rain. Faded sunlight on the floor, like memories we don't reach for. Still it warms, still it glows, in quiet ways nobody knows. Not bright, not gone, just moving on. Faded sunlight lingers on. Raindrops trace the window pane, like all the times you touched my name. The sea beyond is gray and still, but in my chest the waves remain. A song plays low inside this room, but I can barely hear the tune. Your voice is louder in my mind, still echoing beneath the moon. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, and it sounds a lot like you. The tide, it calls with broken words. whispers like all the things we never knew. I'm sitting still but drifting far, where memories are blue. The world outside is moving on, but I am caught in where we paused. The chair across remains untouched, a quiet monument to loss. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, and it sounds a lot like you. The tide, it calls with broken whispers like all the things we never knew. I'm sitting still but drifting far, where memories are blue. If I could sail across this sound, would you be waiting on the shore? But waves don't carry love like letters, they only wash what's gone before. I'm listening to the ocean by the window, while the day turns into night. You left me here with just the silence and the sea that feels too right. I close my eyes and you're still near, as the ocean sings you back to life. I walked alone where we used to be. The air still holds your memory. Leaves are turning, falling slow, but you're the one I can't let go. Every breeze that brushes past feels like a voice from our past. I hear you in the wind tonight, soft and low like whispered light. Though you're far, I feel you stay in every breath that drifts my way. The empty bench, the fading sun, reminds me how we came undone. Your laughter echoes in the trees, carried back with autumn's breeze. I close my eyes, you're all I find, blowing gently through my mind. I hear you in the wind tonight, soft and low like whispered light. Though you're far, I feel you stay in every breath that drifts my way. Maybe the wind will bring you back along the old familiar track. Till then I'll wait and let it be the only way. You're still with me. I hear you in the wind tonight, soft and true, it feels so right. Though you're gone, you're not away. You in the wind, you always stay. The sun slipped low, the edges bled. color words have never said. The golden faded into blue, and then indigo broke through. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound as all the busy world unwound. The stars were shy, the moon still pale. The evening calm, a softened trail, and in that hue I felt release, as if the light had whispered peace. Sky turning indigo so slow, like secrets only night could know. I watched it change without a sound as all the busy world unwound. There's magic in that in between, where what was fades and what will be is unseen. Sky turning indigo tonight takes all I held and makes it light, and in its depth I seem to know the quiet truth that shadows grow. No golden lights, no grand parade, just morning sun through curtain shade. A cup of tea, a breath so slow, and all the time I didn't know that peace can live in simple things, like folded clothes and birds that sing. Just one quiet day to hear my thoughts, to drift, to stay. No need to chase, no need to prove. Just let the stillness gently move. One quiet day was all I really needed. No crowded rooms, no endless noise, just echoes of my softer voice. The ticking clock, a window breeze, the world outside in perfect ease. And in the calm I found a way to me, myself, and softly say, just one quiet day to hear my thoughts, silence fill the air. Let me just be anywhere. No big reason, no grand goal. Just this moment keeping me whole. Just one quiet day to lay the heavy thoughts away and breathe again with nothing loud, to feel the peace inside the sound. One quiet day, and I was home. The sky turned gray without a sound. Umbrellas opened all around, but I stood still under the storm, where your memory kept me warm. Your footsteps faded down the street. With every drop, my heart skipped a beat. She left with the rain, didn't say goodbye, just walked away. In the hush between the thunder, I still hear the words she couldn't say. She left with the rain, but her silence, it chose to stay. Raindrops trace the window pane, like the tears I tried to explain. The coffee turned cold in my hand as I watched love slip through like sand. No closing door, no last refrain, just a whisper lost in the rain. She left with the rain, didn't say goodbye, just walked away. In the hush between the thunder, I still hear the words she couldn't say. She left with the rain, but her silence, it chose to stay. And when the clouds return again, I look for her like then and then. She left with the rain, but she's still here in everything. The way it falls, the way it hurts, the way my heart forgets to sing. She left with the rain, and I've never been the same. Amber leaves fall at my feet. The breeze is soft, the air is sweet. Steam rises from my paper cup, while city sounds are winding up. A sweater hug, a gentle light, that golden hour before the night. I sit alone but feel so full. October days make silence beautiful. In this autumn stare. Feels like love is in the air. The pages turn, my mind drifts far to where the old familiar are. The past arrives in pumpkin tone and warms the parts I've left alone. In this autumn cafe glow, time moves tender, soft and slow. Every sip and every stare feels like love is in the air. If seasons speak, then fall speaks low in whispered winds and amber flow. No grand goodbyes, no need to say. The heart just knows it wants to stay. In this autumn cafe glow, let me linger, let me know that life is sweetest when it's still, and warmth returns without a will. The door closed slow, not a single word, just the creak of goodbye barely heard. Your coat was gone, but your scent remained, and your umbrella leaned, soaked by the rain. Her umbrella stayed behind, but she's nowhere I can find. Like a shadow fading through the mist, I never got to hold her last kiss. Her umbrella stayed behind, but not her smile, not her time. I traced your steps down the quiet lane, but all that followed was falling rain. I called your name in the evening breeze, but only silence answered me. Her umbrella stayed behind, like a whisper I rewind, folding memories I can't replace. In every drop I see your face. Her umbrella stayed behind. an echo I cannot unwind. It leans there still where you let go, while I remain too lost to know her umbrella stayed behind. But not you. The world was heavy on my chest. I tried my best, I needed rest. The stars were quiet in the sky, and I forgot the reasons why. But here I am and I still breathe, with every piece that's left of me. Let me fall into the night, wrapped in shadow, soft and light. I don't need to hide my tears, no one's watching, no more fears. In the stillness I begin to let a little healing in. The coffee's cold, the lights are low. I sit and let the silence grow. Not every story needs to shine. Some are soft like yours and mine. I'll stay right here, I won't pretend. This quiet moment is my friend. Let me fall into the night, wrapped in shadow, soft and light. I don't need to hide my tears, no one's watching, no more fears. In the stillness I begin to let a little healing in. Maybe I don't need to rise. Maybe rest is being wise. If I breathe and if I stay, morning light will find its way. Let me fall into the night, trusting that I'll be alright. I don't need the perfect end, just this silence like a friend. The clock is ticking louder now, like it's rushing us somehow. Your eyes avoid what's left unsaid, your hand still rests near my head. I know the words you're scared to say, but I don't wanna end today. So hold me longer, don't let go. Let silence tell me what I know. If this is goodbye, just let it wait. Stay with me here before it's too late. Hold me longer, just a little more, before you walk out that door. outside begins to fade, but here inside I wish you'd stay. Your heartbeat's trembling next to mine, like you're still caught between the lines. Don't promise what we cannot keep. Just hold me now before we leave. So hold me longer, don't let go. Let silence tell me what I know. If this is goodbye, just let it wait. Stay with me here before it's too late. Hold me longer, just a little more, before you walk out that door. Maybe love can't always win, but let me feel it once again. Not forever, not for life, just for now, just one more night. So hold me longer like you did before. Forget what's waiting past the door. No promises, no plans to keep. Just hold me now until I sleep. Hold me longer until I can let you go. Twinkling bulbs above my head, soft jazz songs and things unsaid. Shadows dance along the wall. Time feels slow, I feel it all. Cups half full and voices low, warm from faces that I know. Laughter in the evening air fills the silence everywhere. Under cafe lights I find a slower rhythm, a peaceful mind. Every flicker, every note wraps me like a velvet coat. Pages turn in quiet hands, dreams are written in the sand. Someone hums a broken tune, echoing beneath the moon. And in this moment time lets go. The world outside begins to slow. Inside these lights I breathe again, soft and still like summer rain. Under cafe lights I stay, with gentle thoughts that drift away. Wrapped in golden evening hush, nothing here but quiet trust. Under lights I come alight. Under lights I come alive. Under lights I come.